North end of the Murdo Athletic Center, and the back side. Here's another view of the Murdo Center from the new athletic track and football field. This is a beautiful track and football combination soccer field. Artificial turf. This is a faculty house that was moved from Aurora Street downtown Hudson. And you've got an excellent location here on a hill overlooking the athletic field. And this was moved completely from downtown to this present location, probably a matter of about 3 or 4 miles. And that's quite a large house. On the right side is a two-car garage, and the rest of it is residential area. Front gate to the new outdoor track and football field. There's a huge parking lot here. And still plenty of grounds. This right here is another building for team dressing, I would imagine. There are women and men's locker rooms at the front here. Here are the tennis courts and a new observatory donated by a gentleman by the name of Frost, who I met yesterday. And there's a Cassegrain telescope inside this building here. Beyond the tennis courts is some practice fields. Looks like this is where the football team practices. They've got some rushing machines for practice football. Just beyond the practice fields, further south, are 3 baseball diamonds, this being one of them. And you can see the third one down at the end. It's a closer view of the closest to the Murdo Center baseball diamond. looking back on the baseball diamond, they've got quite a bit of shrubs and trees on a gently sloping hill, and here's the back side of the faculty house. There's the room that I stayed in, Ellsworth Hall, room 213. Window out to the back side. Some noise from the air conditioning units and the ventilation from the kitchen. Here we are, and looking back from the window, and see 2 chests of drawers, 2 closets, 2 desks, made for 2 students, of course. This is the hallway, renovated since I've been here. Doors have been replaced and reinforced. I got a nice commons room here that we never had when I was a senior living in this dormitory. We've got a Yamaha piano here. Also have a small kitchen with a refrigerator, sink, and a microwave. Small dining area here, and windows looking out to each hallway. This is now an all-girls dormitory. This is 2007. Here's another room in Ellsworth Hall. This has been renovated somewhat. Got chest of drawers at the end of the room instead of standalone. You got carpeting on the walls for tacking up things. And the same old desk. And same old closet. Next time I come here, I'm going to make sure I bring some coat hangers with me, as well as some flip-flops. Give us a closer view of the Metcalf Center, otherwise known as the bookstore. This is the back end of the Metcalf Center, containing the equipment storage area for the grounds equipment, golf carts, as well as school buses. Here are the school buses in the parking lot. This is the hockey pond next to Bicknell Gymnasium, behind the equipment storage area. Got ducks and turtles and sunfish in the pond, from what I could tell. Behind Bicknell Gymnasium is a paddle tennis court, as well as warming hut. This looks like it would be a lot of fun in the winter time, as I know from my experience at Spring Lake Country Club in Michigan. There's a medium-sized turtle checking me out while sunning himself. Okay, here's another view of the faculty house on the hill from the baseball diamond closest to the new gymnasium, the Murdo Athletic Center. Appears as though they have quite a bit of land here still. Looks like they tried to build something here with the foundations. Maybe some sort of a plaque or memorial. And down in the distance is the hockey pond. Another view of the pond. Some sunfish. And a mother duck feeding along the shoreline of the pond while watching her young one. This is the Potwin House, typical of a lot of the historic buildings on this campus. Colonial style, white wood with black shutters. Very good size lot. Entrance to the Knight Fine Arts Center. Never got into this building. It's quite a big building from what I can see on the maps. This is just the entrance. Managed to get into the Knight Fine Arts Center. First thing I see is the Moose Gallery. This is a former art instructor during the time I was going to school. His name is Bill Moose. He's a big guy. Pretty happy-go-lucky guy. There he is, with his horns on. This is more like what I'm used to seeing him as. This is the main entrance into the Knight Fine Arts Center. And it's the entrance into the theater, which is about 400-seat theater. They also have woodshop in here, dance, and three-dimensional art. Here's Wilson Hall, Science and Math Building. Chemistry, biology, and math are all in this building. There's Seymour Hall on the back side. This contains a lot of the classrooms for languages and math. Again, looking at the Knight Fine Arts Center. And I'm going to go around, and I'm right in the middle of the academic area. We see Wilson Hall there. And straight ahead is the Ong Library. And here we have Seymour Hall. There's the chapel. There's North Hall. Barely visible there. President's house is in that direction. Then we have the campus landscaping. And down at the end there is Wood House, where I used to dorm. And then through the trees here is the Knight Fine Arts Center again, which extends all the way to the Wood House. View on the backside of Seymour Hall. Okay, here we have the President's house, which is at the south end of so-called Brick Row, where I came from just a minute ago. Here's North Hall. There's a chapel. Beyond the chapel in the distance is Seymour Hall. Can't see from here. the extensive grounds in front of the brick hall buildings. Okay, here we have the President's house again. Frontal shot. Here's the North Hall dormitory. Here's the chapel. The third tier of the tower installed. I think it was installed in 2001 after being missing for some 180 years. Here's Seymour Hall, pretty much hidden by trees. I'm just gonna walk around the trees. Get a better view. Hall is the Ong Library. This is a new building since I was going to school here. Ong Library. The side view of Morgan Hall right behind Ellsworth Hall. There's Hobart House on the south end of Ellsworth Hall. Here's the Long House for faculty residents. Front side of Morgan Hall on Prospect Street. Here's the Nathan Seymour House, which I believe is just a dormitory off of Prospect Street near Route 91 or the main street. Cemetery where James Ellsworth, a major benefactor of this town, is buried, just south of Western Reserve Academy, between the Academy and this is downtown Hudson. Building their renovation. Back on Main Street. Going north. Looks like they're gonna have a little art festival here.